Y'all, what the fuck's going on? Welcome to My Favorite Lyrics, the podcast where we talk about music lyrics, except for when we talk about other stuff. And today we have a very special guest. I know I say that every single...
I can't stop smiling.
I know I say that. I say this every single week. I say we have a very special guest, but this one's like... This time I mean it in a different type of way. Like, I mean it every time, but this time I mean it like 90% more than the way that I say it when I normally say it. Y'all...
That was really earnest.
Welcome. We're going to be earnest on here. You and I are going to...
I love him being earnest. I love it.
Welcome to the show, Molly Kearney.
Thank you, Devon Walker. It's a pleasure. I really love your podcast. And
Thank you
I
so
feel
much.
so cool.
Thank you so much. Molly, we haven't seen each other in like
I know.
a minute. You've been in Canada.
I've been in Canada.
Yeah.
And you've been out in the world.
I've been bouncing around.
You were in Japan.
I did go to Japan.
And you've been on the tennis courts.
And I've been where?
On the tennis courts.
I've been on the tennis
If you don't take me to hit some balls, I'm going to have some serious beef with you.
Wait,
sir.
what's your background with tennis?
Nothing. But I'm white and I'm good at pickleball.
You just want to get out there. You just okay.
Yeah.
You-
Well,
okay.
because I think tennis is, the sister or the big brother of pickleball.
Yeah.
And I come from a very pickled family.
Y'all are big pickle people?
Yes.
Yeah.
For Stay out of the kitchen.
For those For those of y'all who are listening at home, Molly has a family of at least 200 people. And in Maul's immediate family. In Maul's immediate family, there's at least 200 of them.
Yeah.
Molly and I worked closely together for 2 full years at SNL, and I feel like every single week I was being introduced to a cousin that I hadn't met the week before. And about 17 of them have the same name.
Yeah, they multiply. lot of Sams.
Yeah, it's quite a few.
Yeah.
How many cousins do you think you actually have?
Well, it's funny. Next week I'm going to Puerto Rico to celebrate my cousin's 30th, and there's there's maybe 30 just women going.
Yeah.
But like I'm close to my third cousins. Like my grandma's sisters are my other grandmas really in my head.
Okay.
Like my grandma is 1 of 9, and then my mom's 1 of 6, my dad's 1 of 7.
Okay.
Like,
You guys just like...
my cousin Colette who lives on my street, like she's got more than I have.
You grew up with a cousin that lived on the same street as you?
No, my cousin Colette lives here on the same street because I needed to be here.
Oh,
near
I see.
her.
I see what you're saying.
She's my blankie, and I needed to be on the same street as her.
Did I meet this cousin?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a repeat. She's
one of the,
offender.
because there was a couple cousins that would be part of the like weekly the
Colette
weekly
T.
squad.
Berry. Yeah.
This feels crazy because it feels like we're like actually catching up. In real, you know what I'm saying? This feels like we're just catching up in a normal, but it's because we haven't seen each other.
It's so good to see you outside of that building.
It's really, really nice, Paul. It's
and
really
you
nice.
seem like your dimples have grown. You're smiling so big.
I'm feeling joy. You never got to see me like that.
I'm really happy, and I mean, we did it. We did
did
the damn
it.
thing,
We
and
did it.
now we can go forth.
We really can, and you're thriving.
I'm very content and grateful for my career right now.
DMV on CBS. DMV on CBS.
My character's name is Barb Jason Berry. Jason Berry. Barbara Jason Berry.
Do y'all ever go into why Barb's middle name is Jason?
Not yet.
No, it's just understood and accepted.
Yeah, the first 8 episodes are out, and I have a broken foot the whole.
The character's a broken foot, or you had a broken foot?
Yeah, I wear a boot. I swear my hips are on a line now because I wore that boot so much on set.
Sure. And you're not supposed to really be walking around like that.
No. But it's very good. It's a great character addition. It's a good little.
Tell me about Barb. Tell me about
Barb.
What's Barb's
She's a
deal?
she, and Barb is. Her sexuality is not released yet into the show, but.
Come on.
If my eyes could roll any higher, she wears vests. She wears she's just got her dream job at the DMV. She's the manager, and she's got a team of misfits.
Is the vest part of the uniform, or is the vest just
the part
something
of Barb's
Barb
uniform.
just likes it? Did you ever have a vest phase at any point?
I did. I have a school picture of me wearing a little vest in 4th grade, and I had a haircut
I can imagine.
like you wouldn't believe.
I can picture it.
It wasn't a bowl cut. It was a shaped. It looked like a 50-year-old mother's hair.
Okay.
Short.
I see.
Short pixie.
A mother who's kind of had it up to here.
Yeah, had it up to here.
She's had it up to
and
here.
And the vest is buttoned up to here. Yeah. It was my formative meat brick years, really.
Sure. Yeah. Can you tell for the people who don't know the meat brick story? Can you tell them?
Yeah. My nickname growing up was Meat Brick. Because
but you got to say it like this. You got Meat Brick.
Brick. No, it's because I thought it was a bad word I heard on TV, and then my brothers lied and said that it was my real name, and that it was like it was like an old family name from Ireland. Mm-hmm. And they made a fake birth certificate, and they burnt the edges, and my Nana signed it, and like in cursive, and I was like, I must go forth. And then Meat Brick Kearney.
How long did they call you Meat Brick for?
It turned into MB, and then my friend from the island, actually from Put-in Bay, has a tattoo Meat Brick on their forearm.
That's incredible.
That point I did have to call and check in on their mental health.
Sure.
No, I'm just kidding. They're just a goofball.
Getting a tattoo of your friend's nickname is something I don't think I've ever heard of before.
Like, I'm sure her mom and dad, who are lovely people, are probably like, okay, you have Meat Brick on your arm in cursive.
Somebody else's nickname.
Yeah.
Not even something people call you.
It's a Meat Brick. It's not like Lucy Lou. It's not like Goober or like Poopy. It's like Meat Brick.
Yeah.
So that's tough. But in honor. Thank you, Elise. Wait, yeah, so how's your sleeping? Can I ask you about that?
How's my sleep been?
Yeah, how are you sleeping since SNL? Do you have nightmares?
No. You know what's crazy is I had SNL nightmares before I ever worked there. I had SNL nightmares before I even got hired there, and then once I got hired, I feel like they stopped.
Really?
Yeah, because then I was living it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I was like in it. But no, I've been sleeping well. I also I've been doing this thing where I've been only drinking 2 days a week.
I love that.
And so I gotta pick which days they are, but on the other days I haven't been drinking, so I'm sleeping well on that.
I know. Isn't it funny? If you take care of yourself, you sleep better.
Doesn't it suck? Me and my buddy Jose talk about this all the time, where it's like when you're depressed and you're like feeling shitty, like all you want to do is lean into all your like worst impulses. Yeah. And it sucks that the things that they tell you to do, they're like, oh yeah, drink water and like sleep and
go on a walk.
Go on exercise and get off your phone. Then you do that stuff and you're like, yeah, I'm feeling much better now.
You're like, oh, okay, so there's an answer to all this dark. Yeah,
I guess if I just lived better, then my life would be better.
I know.
When I was at the show, I legitimately was drinking 7 days a week.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I was drinking a lot.
I know. Trust me, I had like a swollen face looking back. I'm like, unwell.
But when you're there, it's like you need something.
You need
like something to like.
It's advice, and we could have done worse. So we could have done worse stuff. So
some people did.
Yeah, and I just found like once I left, I was sleeping a lot better, but I still get the nightmares.
Whoa, what kind of nightmares are you having?
They're not like anything like I wake up like It's just like I'll wake up a little stressed because I have the same dream every single time is that it's Saturday night, it's showtime, mm-hmm. I'm running around, I have to get into a sketch, and I can't find my hair or makeup people. Oh, and I can't find my wig. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm just in like a bald cap, like a wig cap, and I'm like, and then I go on stage with nothing prepared, and I wake up.
That is tough. You know what I'll tell you? I've had a kind of similar dream before, or like nightmare before. I used to have a nightmare that I like showed up because like obviously like me and Dismukes have known each other for forever.
Right.
And I used to come visit him and I would go like sit in the writer's room and like watch the show on the screen on 9.
Oh, no wonder you had nightmares before. You put yourself in that.
Yeah. So I would like I'd be around.
Yeah.
And I would have this nightmare that I would show up and somebody who was like in charge would be like, hey, such and such is sick. We need an extra person for this sketch. Like come do this sketch right now. And it was like truly like 30 seconds. I would have to run down and then like perform. And I'd just have to like guess as to what, there was no cue card. So like everybody just expected me to like know what to do to perform.
Yeah, that's a nightmare.
That's a nightmare that I used to have before. I
get that one. Yeah, I even asked Keenan on set once. He's like, yeah, the nightmares will stay. And I go, okay.
Awesome.
I go, cool. I love it here.
I want to know how you and Keenan even landed on that.
I probably was like, hey Keenan, do you have dreams? I probably was just like asking him. And he was like, yeah.
Keenan was, he gave a lot of.
He was just the bright light around.
He gave a lot of like sage advice in that kind of way because there was kind of nothing. there was like nothing on the show that he hasn't seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like anything you were thinking about sometimes, like you could come to him and he'd just be like, oh, it's this.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like this is, you just solve this by like doing that.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if you ever had, you know, on like Wednesday before you would go to, before you do table.
You just got a cold in here.
Can I tell the listeners of this podcast when Molly and I see each other like out, like when we're not at the show, we hug each other like we were prisoners of war together. We
saw each other at Lisa's special premiere party. I was like, how you doing, man? I think I grabbed your face. I was
it's crazy. We hug each other like we used to like get our like fingernails pulled off. At like a war camp, and we like got shot, and then one of us had to like like stitch the other one together with a shoelace.
I'm like, how's your fucking
And then
leg,
we both
man?
just had to like go back to Pittsburgh like nothing happened. With our like that's what it feels like when me and Molly.
So
we're just like, oh, we saw each other in the darkest moments truly some of my darkest moments in my entire life.
I remember we took the same train. We took the F train home. And I remember one time I was like by myself and I didn't want to see anybody because something got cut that I thought did well. You know, we've all been there.
Classic.
So I'm standing on the platform at Rockefeller and I have my hood up and I'm just like tears streaming down my face. Like, and you were like, hey, Mom. And I was like, God damn it. I was like, can't anybody just leave me alone?
Yeah.
And you were like, you gave me like a big bear hug. You're like, come on, let's get on the train and just talk out. You're like, this does not define you. And you were giving me like the best, sweetest speech. And I was just like, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Weeping.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny?
I was a baby. I'm a baby.
You were very emotional. Maul gets very.
I know. I wore my heart on my sleeve, man.
Do.
Everything. Like
Maul's big feelings.
I know. I cry all the time. I just like cry. Like if I see somebody fall on the street, I'll be like.
That's funny because personally, me, I'd help him up.
No. Well, hey.
You over there just being like, damn.
Well,
Get on the ground.
Well, yeah. You know what? You know, Devon Walker. Let me tell you something.
What's up?
I did help someone off the street. Literally, when I got home.
Yeah.
It was in the fall.
That same night.
It was in the fall. I drove down from Montreal.
Yeah.
It was a Friday night. It was like, I'm gonna go to the gym and then go out tomorrow night and just do my own thing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm feeling great. I'm like, I'm walking home from the gym. I'm all sweaty. I have 3 tacos in a tote bag and
awesome.
Not loose. They weren't like loose in the tote bag.
So I was in Montreal. I made tacos. I made the ground beef. I mixed them all up, and then I just kind of I placed them loosely in a bag. Yeah, one by one.
Just dripping through the linen bag.
Yeah.
No, so I see this lady on the ground, and it was a cross street in my neighborhood in Greenpoint, and I like looked, and her 3 friends were just staring at her. Basically, me and this other guy help her up, and I'm trying to work it into a stand-up bit, but she ended up taking a poop on my leg, and
what?
We helped her into her apartment, me and this guy, and I was like, it was really hot out. It was like probably 90 degrees.
Okay.
And her 3 friends were like little peanut guy. They're like, come on, Sheila, get up. You're fine. Sheila, just get up, Sheila. Sheila, come on.
Sheila always fucking playing. Get off the ground, Sheila. We're paying attention to you.
Literally.
You don't gotta be down there no more.
Thank you. I was like.
They're big, but she has a broken ankle.
She's like, my knee popped out. And she kept swearing. She's like, my fucking knee popped out of its fucking socket. And I'm sitting there and my tacos are on the ground at this point. So I tell one of the women, I'm like, can you grab my bag? I got tacos in there. And I'm holding this woman up with this other guy. And they think that we're husband and wife. So I'm like, the peanut gallery's like, well, this, and she's on the phone. She's like, yeah, we're getting Sheila off the ground again. Like,
why do our friends have no compassion at all?
Zero.
Damn.
And poor Sheila, you know, the guy grabs her. He's like, I don't want to put my hands on your breasts.
Sure.
And she goes, I don't want you either. Tell your wife to. So I have to grab this woman's breasts. Because my husband told me to.
Molly in a neighborhood picking up an elderly woman titty first.
Dude. So then we get her up the 6 steps, right?
Her friends are just pointing and laughing.
Oh
not
my
helping at
God.
all.
And then they're like, I'm like, you guys, should we call 911? Could we get an ambulance for this woman? Like, they're like, Sheila's like, no, don't call them. Don't call the ambulance.
It's expensive.
Yeah, and which I totally get. So I'm like, okay, we'll get her in the apartment and then she can go to the doctor or whatever. So she falls, and then she's like, and it was really sad. And I'm like, okay, so then I take a knee, and I have her sit on my knee. Because
Okay.
like she couldn't stand, but like she was like trying to get up again. So me and this
Why
guy,
don't you put her on the couch?
no, because we're in the hallway of her building. We can't get to her. We can't get her to the door. Like
Okay.
we're that close.
I see.
And yeah, she pooped on my leg.
Well, Molly, you gotta walk us through that part.
Well, she was probably straining, like
Like
getting
trying
up.
to get up.
Yeah,
Did you, as it happened, were you like, oh, there it goes?
I was like, I was wearing shorts because I was coming from the gym.
Yeah.
And you try to take care of yourself. And,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
then God says, yeah.
But I
well,
wanted to like bring her. I just felt terrible for her. But I think she's all right, and she needs some new friends. But other than that,
were you all right?
oh, and then my husband, you remember him?
Yes.
So I give him my phone to call 911 because they're finally like, okay, we'll call 911. I'm like, thank you.
Wait,
because it smells like fucking shit.
After she pooped on your leg, did you respond in any way?
No, I just went. Well, like it was like in her leggings.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm being so detailed here.
No, I'm asking for it. I'm curious about this because this
So
is.
then I give the woman my phone to call 911 because
Yeah.
they don't have cell phones. What is this, like 1920s?
Mm.
So she's like, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, we need an ambulance. And then she's like, yeah, the husband and wife stopped and helped us. I'm on her phone. So my husband, remember him?
Yeah, I
He
do.
just stands up after she poops, stands up, walks, leaves, doesn't say a word to me.
Is this
He
is
left
just
me.
this is just a random man on the street?
Yes.
Okay.
And he leaves
Yeah.
me,
Sure.
his wife, alone.
That's, you know what? Once the doo-doo drop, I might have to get on out
I
of
was
there
actually,
too.
and then I'm like, if I ever see this man in the neighborhood, he's gonna buy me a beer
Fair. That's totally fair.
because I will never forget his face. You understand?
How could you?
Trauma
Yeah.
bonded.
Yeah. Just like us, for real.
Anyway, I hope her knee is okay and that her fucking knee out of its fucking socket went back in. Anyway, my point is, I did help someone off the ground.
Okay, I see. And I apologize for saying that you wouldn't. That's on me. Tell us about a young meat brick in Cleveland, musically. What type of tunes were you listening
Big
to?
Willie style, you know that CD?
Of course, Will Smith.
Yeah,
Huge hit. Getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it.
Na,
Na
na,
na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Incredible.
Like the whole
Miami. It had Miami on there.
Even I think it was a green disc.
Okay.
Or before that, or after that album.
Yeah.
I loved Usher.
Of course. How could you not?
And you know the classic NSYNC, Backstreet
Yeah.
Boys. Never got into 98 Degrees. They were a little lame for me, respectfully.
Well, I think they were worse, and that's why nobody remembers any of
Yeah.
their stuff.
You know, Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears.
You're a pop kid.
Oh, I just followed. I'm not gonna lie. I am a follower when it comes to music. I'm not really good at listening to music. I usually listen to podcasts or books. Like music sometimes makes me feel so much.
You know, this is crazy because we just had Holmes, and
Holmes said the same.
exact
We've had conversations
same
about this for many
thing.
years. It just makes me like,
Oh, you know who else? No. Actually, I was thinking it was Holmes. You know who said this? Laura Peek.
oh, love that woman.
Laura Peek said this, and I was asking Laura, I was like, well, what type of music did you, what type of music, when you listen to music, what kind of music do you listen to? And Laura was like, oh, I listen to a bunch of like country music from like the 40s and 50s. And I was like, yeah, no wonder you're feeling sad. You're listening to like segregation tunes.
Yeah,
You're listening to like.
that's so true. She's like, God, I don't know why every morning I wake up and I feel like shit, man. It's like-
Listen to like a track called like Dirty Water Fountain about a time a Puerto Rican guy like touched the wrong source. And now he's
like,
pissed off. It's like, yeah,
abuse
that's,
and things like
that's
that,
like
yeah.
making you feel bad. But okay, music makes you feel too much.
Not even like, oh, I have so much feeling. It's just like, yeah. And then I'm like, but I have like the new Justin Bieber, Swag 1 and Swag 2.
What do you like better between Swag 1 and Swag 2?
I like Swag 2.
Okay.
Speed Demon. Woo! Love it.
I mean, I'm partial to
Eye
UConn.
candy.
I fuck with UConn pretty heavy.
Of course.
But I also think that that's I feel like black people really attach themselves to UConn. Black people kind of collectively have been like, this is our one. And
Yeah.
I'm no different than the rest of them.
Hey, I do love that song. It's good. And I had to look up the lyrics. I'm really bad. Another thing I don't like is that I'm really bad at hearing words in songs. Like
Okay.
I am like,
You're just feeling the feeling.
I don't remember words.
I see.
of songs.
You don't remember when Jimmy Neutron said or when Justin
Neutron.
when he said he pulls up like Jimmy Neutron?
I love that.
I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. I think about it all of the time.
I know. I go, wow.
Because
the voice of a generation.
He really does have a beautiful voice. Can I tell you something?
I love
in my SNL audition. I did a bit about how it should be okay to do cultural appropriation if you're really good at it. And the whole, like, in my, like, screen test, I did this bit. And the bit is basically just about how, like, Justin Bieber was on, like, he got on an Afrobeat song, and I wanted to be mad at it. But then I had 2 margaritas, and I was like, he did it again.
He's kind of good.
He did it again. He's the one.
He is so talented that I love Justin Bieber. Like, I didn't even put one of my things on because I just love it all. I love it. I love Justin Bieber. I also can hear the words really clearly. Like, sure. I love the Lily Allen album because it's a story.
You know, I haven't listened to the Lily Allen album.
Lily Allen album.
The Lily Allen album. I haven't peeped. I should listen?
I think it's just a dramatic storytelling, like poetry. Like, people give it shit, I'm sure, but I don't know. I just like, that's why I like Johnny Cash and stuff, because he tells stories too. He
does. Shout out to the legend. When did you become a Belieber? When did this start?
Thank you so much for asking.
Also, can I just really quickly, just a thing that I've noticed, you know how like Beyonce or like Nicki Minaj has like a giant population of like gay guy fans? Mm-hmm. Justin Bieber and lesbians,
I know,
they really go
hand in hand.
They go hand in hand, and people, I don't know if people are really talking about this.
I don't think so either.
This is something I've seen time and time again. Go ahead.
No, I had nothing to. I just agree with you. I think that's a great point.
Yeah,
I think it has to do with, you know, when Justin Bieber, like during the Sorry and like the Justice tour, and he would do like that's what I don't.
I would argue he's still doing that.
Yeah, he still does it. But yeah,
he's got the energy of a white man who's kind of
that.
That is a type of lesbian. That is true. There's one that. Do you ever get that one?
Oh, I think I follow her because I think it's so funny.
She's like a blonde girl with like spiky hair.
Yes.
She's always in like a Verizon store. She's always in a Verizon.
Cricket. I think it's Cricket.
It's a Cricket wireless store. She's always in a Cricket wireless, being like.
You're never gonna be alone. It's yeah. Anyway, I think there's just some like weird, like I think Justin Bieber might have been a lesbian in his past life.
Sure.
And me, maybe a bus driver.
I could see that.
Or like a trucker.
That's
long.
That's easy. Do you ever think about what your life could have looked like if you didn't like take the path that you're taking? Like if you didn't start doing comedy, where do you think you'd be?
I think I would be like a struggling artist. Like I would be like creating like painting and building.
But you do paint stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You already did that. Molly does these like beautiful paintings.
Thank you, buddy.
And also was really good at woodworking.
I do. I'm not good at it, but I love to fiddle with it. I like to fiddle with the whittle.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I think maybe I'd actually do like a trade. Like because my dad's a construction worker. Like he's retired from it now, but like maybe welder. Okay. What about you?
I could see that.
Or an electrician, but I feel like I might get electrocuted.
I mean, not if
I'd be like
probably
poorly trained.
Hopefully, not after the training. Hopefully, you go through the training and then you kind of don't get shocked.
What would you do?
Man, I think that I used to want to be. First, I used to want to be like a broadcaster. I wanted to be.
That's too close.
I wanted to be on ESPN.
Okay, that's too close.
That was like my first ambition. Is I want to be on ESPN.
You can still do that.
No, I don't think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe.
That's still in the category.
I could probably do something. Yeah, I guess I wanted to talk. I think I always wanted to talk for a living. That's like in some capacity, all the jobs that
looks like he's doing.
All the jobs that I ever really wanted to do. Like I wanted to be like a sportscaster for a time. I like studied that. I did like an internship. I did a radio internship when I was in college.
Cool.
But it wasn't for sports. It was at like a pop radio station for this guy.
What'd you have to do every day?
This guy named Bobby Bones.
Bobby Bones, shout out.
I was his intern. Do you know about Bobby Bones? Yeah. He now he's like a big national radio
Austin?
guy. He used to be in Austin. Then he moved to Nashville. Okay. He was like a big local guy when I lived in Austin.
That's a cool job.
Yeah, being like a radio guy.
Like, no, I mean, like, doing that
like being
as
an intern?
Yeah, that's for...
I mean, it was intern stuff, so it was not... we were doing intern shit, and I'm not gonna hold you, he was not nice to us. So it wasn't
Bobby Bones, come on.
It wasn't honestly kind of similar to SNL, where it's like, oh yeah, the people who are like up top are like not that kind to you, but like it's about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the fun shit.
It's the force field you build around your peers.
Legitimately, like that's what I feel like I really learned in the show is like, oh, the show is like, that's hell. That's just like you're just fighting and pushing and like going through it, but like all the truly like my favorite times of like working at the show were just like getting drunk with y'all. It was honestly getting drunk with y'all and being like, oh yeah, I could spend $300 on this meal, and it's like not a big deal. That's
the camaraderie between the squad.
Yeah. Or like little
it was
gang
I felt
together.
very protected and like safe when it came to that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know. That was my favorite part by far.
100%.
Yeah.
And also I could see you doing like perhaps trading.
Trading?
Yeah.
Like finance?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know why.
I don't think I could do it. You know why? Because I don't have
you're cleverly creative. That's what I think.
Thank you.
And don't you have to be like that when you do that big trade and stuff?
I couldn't tell you.
I could see you like being as a little kid, like trading Pokemon cards and like doing really well at it.
I was crafty in that kind of way.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
But like,
because you're good at finding cool clothes, which is also a skill, and that's why you'd be good at trading.
Okay, I'll take it. I don't know.
Think about it.
I don't know if I see this. Okay, but I'll take it. I feel like I'm not good at trying to convince people of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like my first job out of college was a sales job, and I would like call the person that I needed to call, and I would get them on the phone and I'd pitch them out the whole thing, and they'd be like, I don't think I need this. And I'd be like, all right, well, appreciate you.
Have
all
a
right.
good day.
Yeah, sounds good, man. I don't, if you don't think you need it, then you don't need it. I will circle back with you in a couple of weeks. And they'd be like, don't do it. And I'd be like, all right, I won't. Like,
no problem.
I don't like trying to kill. I'm like, if you don't want it, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I never could if I was like trying to like go after a girl and the girl's like, I'm not interested. Like I wouldn't, you hear like stories about like people's
That's because you're respectful.
No, but like, you know how you like hear a story about your grandma or your grandpa and your grandma's like, I didn't like him at all. We grew up together for years and he was always asking me out. And I didn't say yes until we graduated from college or whatever. And then they stayed together for 60 years. Like I would have quit in 6th grade.
Okay.
In 6th grade, she would have been like, I'm not interested.
Let me take a note.
And I would have been like, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. We gave it
good day, cutie.
And good day to you. Like I don't have like if I didn't start being successful in comedy, I don't think I would have put that much more time into it. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I got encouraged in it. Like I probably got on Comedy Central like within 2 years of doing stand-up.
That's wild.
And
that's what's not talked about enough. That's like very incredible.
It's crazy. And it's like
and you were still in Austin, right?
Yeah, exactly. I was like still in Austin and I did you did Up Next maybe a year or two after me.
Yeah, I did it with like Julia Shiplett, Shane Gillis.
Whoa.
Chappelle Lacey. Mary Beth Barone. Nori Reed.
Okay.
I can't remember who else.
They picked some heavy hitters. My year was me. It was Anna Dresden, who was already a writer on SNL at that point.
Oh, right.
Rami, who like had a show come out like 6 months after we did that thing. Like it was every other person like already had TV jobs.
I was the only one unwrapped.
Like I think I maybe had a manager, but that's it. But everybody else like lived in New York or LA and like already had shit going. For me, I was like, I never had any attention. I was living in Texas and I was truly like, just at 2 years of doing stand-up.
That's wild.
And because I got encouraged that early, I feel like I was like, okay, cool, I'm supposed to do it.
Yeah.
There are people sometimes where I talk to them and they're like, oh, I've been doing stand-up for like 12 years and nothing's going on. I would have been like, you're much stronger than me.
I know. I think I had like right before Up Next, because I got it in 2019.
Were you in Cleveland still or you were in Chicago?
I was in Chicago. And I was like, if I don't make it, if I don't get anything worth staying in this by 30, I'm gonna just shift.
Yeah.
And I got it like 2 weeks after I turned 30.
Oh,
or no, maybe
next?
29 actually. But
yeah.
which was wild.
I had a similar thing where I was like, if I get to a certain point.
And it doesn't mean we're quitters. It just means like, it's just taking care of yourself.
It's just like some stuff's not for you. And especially once you like move to New York or LA, like then I just feel like once you do that, it's like some shit has to start shaking, or it's like, what am I doing here?
That's true. But I don't know who it was, but it was a comic that I looked up to, like older than us. I can't blanking, but it was like, yeah, like the people who stay are the people that will eventually make it.
It's true.
But you gotta have to continue it.
It's just, but I don't know. I guess I just needed
I don't know what I just tried to say.
I know what you mean though.
Anyway, wise words with Molly.
Would you ever start a podcast?
You know what? Some days I'm like, yeah. Other days I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, man.
It'd be like that.
I do like asking my friends questions though. So
it is nice.
You seem like you're having a freaking blast with this.
I'm really enjoying it.
I think it's guys. There's 50 people in this room, by the way. I think it's a live audience. I think this is incredible, and I love the subject. I love the topic, and you really get to know somebody. Wow.
Through their musical taste?
Yeah, it's not like, hey, what'd you do today? It's like, Justin Bieber.
That's kind of, yeah. I was kind of like, what's the thing that I could talk about for hours that like I care about that's, that gives it like a shape. That gives it
I have 3 playlists. When we were at SNL, I was like, Devin, can you please give me some playlists? I have too depressed to even like think of what I want to listen to. And you always showed up for me.
I tried to send you some stuff.
I have some workout playlists I listen to them at the gym.
And that makes me like during the pandemic, I was like making playlists for people for like a charge, like
which
just
is
like
awesome.
I just like made like I made like $1,500 making people's playlists.
That's insane.
During the pandemic.
Now that's a market.
People really,
that's amazing.
Now I just do it for fun for people like friends and family and stuff like that. But like I just enjoy it. I enjoy people being like, oh, I want a playlist for blank.
You're a curator.
And it's very fun for me. But it made me feel good to help you out. I think when you're at the show, like there's kind of there's like hierarchies at the show, right?
Yeah.
There's like hierarchies, and especially when you get there, there's like everybody works together. We all like are technically peers, but then like people who have been there longer are like actually rich and famous, and you are not. And I think there's like kind of like classes.
There's gaps.
There's big gaps.
Large gaps.
And there's gaps in like. There's gaps in like people's like money and fame and access, and then there's gaps in like who the show's fucking with and like who the show's like not fucking with, and you like know where you are when you're in that class where like it's not fucking with you. I feel like there's a bond in that class,
yes,
especially that maybe doesn't exist on the like famous people level.
Just making eye contact conversations.
You feel me?
Yeah,
because when it's not fucking with you, people won't always look at you.
Yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? when you're in that rung where they're not really fucking with you, like, people like gotta act like you're not.
God, that's so scary. That's so scary.
Gotta act like you're not a person.
Hearing it out loud is scary. That's really scary. I'm gonna have a really bad nightmare tonight.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm bringing you back.
The eye contact is so real.
People won't look at you.
The hallways, just like the longest hallways, and you're like walking towards writers or producers or whatever, and you're just like, I am not okay. I'm not well. And they're like,
yeah.
And I'm like,
you're drowning in the ocean.
I'm
you're
like
drowning
Alex
in the ocean.
turning into a puddle. I'm like, help me.
Good reference.
Thank you.
You're drowning in the ocean, just looking for a life preserver
and all you can find is a dead whale carcass.
Yo, truly. Anyway, Molly.
Let's do it.
You brought us some lyrics today.
Yeah.
And I'd love to talk to you about them.
Okay.
We can honestly start wherever feels right to you. Just give for the people. I'll give you the laptop for the people. Give them the name of the song and the artist, and then some lyrics, and then you can say whatever you want.
Okay. Let's start with this one is funny. And every time I hear it, it makes me smile because it's such a good story.
Yeah.
And we all know it. A Boy Named Sue by Johnny Cash.
Classic.
It's such a good one, and it's always like, okay, here, I'm not really good at this. Okay.
You got it. You also have a beautiful voice.
Oh, go.
Molly can really sing.
Oh, no.
Molly be trying to hide it. Watch.
I don't even.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Stop being shy.
Now you've fought one heck of a fight. I know you hate me and you got the right to kill me now. I wouldn't blame you if you do. You ought to thank me before I die for the grave in your gut and the spit in your eye, because I'm the son of a bitch who named you Sue. What could I do? Anyway, thank you so much. And I just think the story is so funny because his dad left him when it was... No, that sounded terrible. I think it's so funny because his dad left him.
This nigga ain't got no dad, old dadless ass bitch. I thought that was hilarious. I was in there with my dad. We was having a great time looking in his household. He was in there playing the kazoo alone.
No, I just love that song because I love any song that's like a good story. And it helps me memorize lyrics. I get so frustrated when I can't memorize lyrics, which is every time.
Sure. What stuck out to you about A Boy Named Sue? What?
Because he talks about how hard his life was without a dad, and his name was a woman's name. Mm-hmm. And then he goes to the bar and he sees the son of a bitch who named him Sue. Yeah. And he's like, they beat the shit out of each other. And then the dad's like, I named you Sue because I wasn't going to be around, and I knew if you could live your life by the name Sue, you can get through anything.
What a gut punch of an experience to have happen.
Yeah.
To have your dad kind of preemptively, kind of at the hospital be like, all right, so I'm going to dip out pretty soon. I'm saying, I know I'm here today, but I'm talking next couple of weeks. By the time you know what's going on, I'm not going to be here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to saddle you with something that's going to make your life worse. On top of what I already know I'm about to do, I'm about to make your life while I'm gone even harder. How about that? And you gonna get your ass beat, and then when you see me, we gonna beat each other's ass yet again. Yeah. It's a real story of the time.
It really is.
It feels like, yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean, I just think, and I love it because I think the version I was listening that is on my playlist is like live and he's at the prison. So it's people are like hooting and hollering and laughing and stuff. But yeah, I love a good story. And then another song is, do you know this song, Holy by Jamila Woods? It's really good, but it's like, I like this song because it makes me feel like I'm gonna have a good day.
Okay. And
I also love the song by SZA, Good Days.
Good Days.
And I used to listen to it on the way to the COVID site when I worked at... I used to listen to that song and this song like every day driving. I worked at the Dodger Stadium at the vaccine site.
Okay. You were giving people vaccines?
Well, you'd think so. No, they wouldn't trust me with a needle, but I was working side by side with a nurse every day.
Okay.
But I just was like, okay, I'm going to go try to help and do this. And those two songs I listen to because it's like good days on my mind, you know?
That's beautiful, especially during COVID times. Because, that came out during like 2020 and we needed that.
Yeah. And it was great. It was just like, it was flowy. It was like early, so it was still dark out when I was going there. And I was just like, this song is always making me feel amazing.
I feel like you're exactly who I'd want to see at the COVID site. Because you would bring such a positive, cheery energy in that time. It was bleak. It was a bleak time.
And I really enjoyed I felt like sometimes you obviously would feel helpless during those times. And like even now in this, like it's like, yeah, just do something. But I got paid. I don't want you to think I didn't get paid. I needed the money.
But you were doing good work.
It was fun. It wasn't fun. It was just like, it was cool.
One time I had to go get COVID tested for something. I can't even remember what it was for. Maybe when I was working at Comedy Central. I worked at, I don't think I've ever talked about this.
You were here though.
Yeah, I lived here. But I got a job literally the same week that the pandemic started. I got hired at Comedy Central to do content creation. Do you remember they had a content team?
Yes.
You remember that?
I tried to get it.
Yes.
Good job.
My bad. Thank you.
That's great. No, cool.
I got that job. And you're still holding it with you. You're on network television. You still wish you could have been in the Comedy Central Creators Program, making not that much money to work for Viacom. A very rich corporation. But I got that job literally a couple days later. The pandemic really started. It was the same week where everything shut down and they put us in a hype house. And I remember...
What?
They put us in a hype house in December of 2020.
You lived there?
For a week.
Really?
We lived there. It was us, and because they would do these things where they would base it all around one person who was already famous on the internet, and they'd have the creators make stuff with this famous person.
Who? Tell us the team.
It was my squad, my class of people. It was me, Fumi Abe.
Yes.
Sam Taggart.
Okay, sweet.
This guy named Keaton Patty, and who else? This girl named Courtney Parchman, who's average fashion blogger on TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah.
She was in there. Oh, and Hannah Dickinson.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a squad.
And this Jordan Mendoza, I don't know if you know him at all. He was the name. Kind of in it two. They kind of were from the class before, and they kind of got like brought in. But all this to say, in order to get these COVID tests, I had to go out to some like, I forget where I was, like outside of LA. I had to go get tested. And I remember being in a parking lot to go get tested. And I saw the people right in front of me get tested. And it was like a boyfriend or girlfriend or a husband and wife. And they got the results in their car. And I saw the girlfriend just go, no, no, no. She's crying in the parking lot. And he's being like, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Did she get out of the car?
Yeah, she got
She's like, get the hell away from me.
She got out of the car and is sobbing in the parking lot. And then I got up to the window. The lady came up to my window and she was like, don't worry, these results don't mean anything. That's what the lady who was giving me the test. She said, this stuff doesn't mean anything. And then gave me my thing.
That is very, like, that's a very classic COVID moment.
It's 2020. Did you see any people freaking out?
I worked there during the vaccine part of it.
Okay, so
I was the one signing the cards, and yeah, some celebrities came in, but you know what, HIPAA.
So you can't even, we can't talk about it.
So I'll just let you guys wonder, you know? Yeah.
Pretty big names.
Yeah.
Pretty big names, but I can't talk about it.
I won't.
I can't talk about that because of
we did 10,000 cards a day.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. And you were signing 10,000 cards a day?
Not me.
Okay.
But maybe, probably, definitely a couple hundred at least.
Sure. You were signing the cards.
I had to put the card in so I'm on, I got people, got a lot of people got my autograph.
That's like some collective, that's like a collector's item for somebody.
You know what's so funny?
Yeah.
I worked there. I had access to those cards. And then when I quit that job, I didn't have a card. So then I was going around without a card, and they're like, you can't come in. And they're like, you can't come in. And I'm like, but I worked, but I signed thousands of them. I just don't have mine. They're like, you can't come in to this restaurant or
you're
bar.
Like famous people. I signed a lot of, me and Jason Bateman was hanging out together. I signed Jason Bateman's card. I can't say that it was Jason Bateman, but just know.
It rhymes with Meryl Streep. And all I'm saying is she's got my autograph. She'll let me in this Applebee's. Okay, I'll do this other song.
Yeah, what's up?
This one's King of the World by First Aid Kit. This is an older song. I think it was 2012.
I'd never heard of First Aid Kit
before. My God, I love this song. It's so good because it makes me smile.
Okay,
I'll just skip a couple lines. I'm just going to read it because I don't... Okay.
Read it. It's all... The world's your oyster.
Okay. Well, passing the border from a state to another filled with people whom I couldn't help to relate to, and we stopped a while at a roadside restaurant where the waitress was sitting outside smoking in her car. She has that look of fear in her eyes. And as we drove away from there, she looked at me and she smiled. So basically, it's like we're on this road trip, and I feel like I'm, being very, like, reflective, and this woman who probably is on break or worked a 12-hour brunch shift or whatever, and she's sitting there and she's like, oh, damn it. There's a carload of people coming in to this restaurant. And I have to throw out my cigarette early and I have to go back in and serve. But then they were like, no, we're actually going to leave. And she was like, and she smiled at her. And I just think it's so like, it's a piece of humanity.
Yeah. And it's also, I'd imagine, like, from your days working on the island, that's a feeling that you could, like...
Yeah, like, really... I think that's when that song came out. I was, like, on that, and I was like, yeah, fuck those people. Like, and, like, I have, like, PTSD, like, that's not appropriate way to use it, but it's, like, when I would refuse to go into any restaurant where it is close to closing.
Yeah.
I'm talking, like, if it closes at 10, I'm not going in at 9:20.
Oh,
and I know that's insane, and that's a me problem, but I can't.
I absolutely will go.
I know.
I'm going at 9:20. I'll be out by 10:20. I'll be out like I will order quickly. I definitely am like, okay, like we need to like get our shit together because I don't want to keep them late. But like, I'll go.
I just can't because it's not that I think it's wrong. I think that I just can't sit there because I'll just overthink and I'm like, this person hates me. They don't want me to be here. They're not happy, and I'm not going to be happy if I know they're not happy right now.
Can you tell the people a little bit about explain your time on the island, because this is, if you know Molly Kearney, you know that the island means a lot to them.
Yes.
And you know that this is, it's a deep part of, I feel like, what made you.
It is, because I feel like I became an adult there. Basically, it's an island in Lake Erie, north of Cleveland, 3 miles into the lake, and it's by Cedar Point, America's largest roller coaster. And
roller coaster.
Yeah, it's 1 mile by 3 miles. It's pretty small. There's 54-ish bars on the island.
How many of them did you work at?
Probably maybe like 10.
Okay.
But mostly at the Forge, which is like a crepe place, and my besties own it, and it's so delicious. And if you're ever over there, you should go to the Forge.
Didn't you also live above it?
I lived above it, and sometimes I was late for work, and that was tough. It's tough to be late for work when you live above it.
Like, we know where you are.
One of the owners,
they're just knocking on the. They're knocking on the roof.
Oh, I've had like
you're supposed to be down. You up right now?
They've thrown like rocks at my window, like. My window, I lived in a bunk bed, and so it was a 3-person room. It was just a college dorm. And if I opened my window, I looked over, and it was the outdoor bar. So, like, I could literally order food to go and be like, hey, can I get a... Then I'd go downstairs, and I'd eat it.
This sounds like the type of thing that you, like, dream of when you're 12.
Oh, yeah, I was 21 years old. I was having the best time of my life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one summer, I was working in the mornings at the Forge restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was painting and giving cave tours at the winery. There's caves on the island. There's like 7, but only 2 that are toured to the public.
Oh, at the winery, there's caves.
Well, there's this winery called I know.
Well, of course.
There's a winery. There's a winery on the island.
Okay.
And it's been around forever. And in 1897, they were like digging a well where the winery is, and they struck rock, and it ended up being celestite crystal, which is what crystals are in a geode. So it was it's the world's, and you could Google it. It is the world's largest geode. So I went to the island, and at that point I was working there for like 10 years, and I went up and I'm like, I'm not working here this summer. I'm just coming to visit. I'm painting a mural at the winery. I'm painting one mural.
Okay.
And then the owner, Dustin at the time, was like, hey, and he's like, all right. She's like, hey, Mal, why don't you, if you want, you can make some more money if you want to give some cave tours while you're painting, while you're at it. And I was like, okay. So I would go 52 feet into the earth, and I would give cave tours. And it's like, it's about the size of like a large walk-in closet. And I'd bring like 20 people down there.
The geode is the size of a large walk-in closet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. That does sound
At the same
cool.
time, I was also working at the restaurant, and then I was also pedicab driving.
You would do all that stuff in the same day?
Mostly.
What? How long were these days?
Well, I would open the restaurant at 8, so I'd get there at 7, and then I would work till 3, give cave tours, and like at night I would pedicab because people would be drunk.
And also, just if
I only did the pedicab shift for like 2 weeks.
Okay,
I got too sweaty, and I was drinking too much because I was 21.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, also, if I know you the way that I know that I do, you're getting fucked up at night.
Yeah, and I was taking a bunch of Adderall and prescribed. My doctor prescribed me.
Imagine if somebody at home who was listening was like, "Whew, good thing it was prescribed."
Dude,
because
my doctor.
Because if Molly was doing drugs that were not prescribed to them, I was about to call the authorities. I was about to let somebody know about it. Molly involved in illegal activity.
This was crazy though, dude. Okay, 2012. I was 21.
Okay.
I was prescribed by a doctor 20 milligrams of Adderall in the morning when I woke up.
Oof. Okay.
No, I'm sorry. 30 milligrams of Vyvanse in the morning when I woke up. And then by 2 p.m., I was supposed to take 20 milligrams of Adderall. That's what I was prescribed from a doctor in 2012. The same doctor
prescribed you both those things?
He is now passed. He's dead. But looking back,
probably because he was doing drugs like that.
Dude, looking back, I'm like, oh, they did not have research on Adderall. Like 30 milligrams of Vyvanse would keep me up for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
And then that same day, 20 milligrams of Adderall. Mm-hmm. Isn't that insane?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
So yeah, I was working 4 jobs in a day because I was like, yeah. I was like, let's go.
Also, when you're on the stimulants, the liquor don't really hit you in the same way. You can drink so much.
Oh my God.
When you're on the uppers.
May God bless my friends who put me to work. One time I was late for work at this place called The Goat Soup and Whiskey. It's a really fancy restaurant, and they have a dive bar in Colorado, and then they also have a restaurant in St. Croix, which is like a more fancy restaurant.
Okay, on the
but
island.
This restaurant, I was also turning 21, so I was living in a hallway. I was literally living in a hallway with other kitchen guys, because I got this job late in the summer. They're like, yeah, you can work here. And I was like, sweet. They're like, well, you can either pay, this much rent a month, or we have a mattress in a hallway at this house. And I go,
free.
and I was like 19. I was like, I'll take the hallway.
Yeah.
And I was living in the hallway with Adam Potega, who's a guy from Poland, and we lived in the hallway together.
That's beautiful.
And he would always like wake up in his whitey tutties. He'd be like, oh, Molly, you are late for work again, bro. And I'd be like looking up from my mattress on the ground, like looking at his wiener, just like and he'd be like, you gotta get up, bro. You have to go to work, man. I'd be like, shit. And one time I was so late.
You just had to walk down 6 steps?
No, this is different. This is where I live
this
separate.
Whole other different.
This is like a half a mile out of the way. And I needed to get there fast. So I rode the bike, and a bike that I rode, we pulled out of the lake just a week before. So it was rusted, but I was like, it still can pedal. So I start riding the bike, and the spoke cut my leg so bad. I still have a scar. I had to go to the mainland and get a tetanus shot. And anyway, I was late for that job, and I had to clean up my
wound.
Yeah, well, no, my punishment was to pick up all the rocks from the garden, pick out all the rocks, which was like hundreds of rocks.
Sure.
And then clean the bird poop off of the whole building and the dumpsters.
Yeah.
And the third was to trim all the hedges in the restaurant outside and out. So I actually made those look really nice.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I actually tripped when I had the hedger, and I cut the electric cord. So I had to. Then I learned how to fix a electric or a extension cord. I learned how to.
So you kind of did do some electrician stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of came around full circle.
I feel like I just didn't shut up for a while there. Sorry about that.
That's okay. This is the place to talk. You know what I'm saying?
I just kind of forgot about all that stuff.
I gotta go to the island. I've only been to Cleveland exactly one time.
Lisa wants to go too. I should take like a busload of comics.
Maybe this summer we go to the.
Say less.
Maybe we all do a show out there.
I'll rent us a house. I did a show last summer.
Oh yeah.
It was packed. It was awesome.
Cleveland's also just one of those cities that I feel like is just constantly getting shit on. It's like people are always
Mistake by the lake.
People,
and you know what? That lake is gorgeous.
I believe it. Cleveland feels like one of those cities that I really got to go to with.
Well, do you like roller coasters?
Not at this age, no.
Me neither.
I've passed.
Me neither. But I went last summer. You
stumbled over it like something really bad happened to you on a roller coaster.
I went last summer and I was unwell.
Yeah, I remember the last time I got on a roller coaster was probably it must have been when I still lived in Texas. So I was like...
Was it like a Six Flags?
Yeah, there's a Six Flags in San Antonio, Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Shout out to all my Texas listeners. I've been to all of them except for the one in Dallas. Astro World in Houston doesn't exist anymore. That's over. So I guess now there's only 2. But anyway.
Oh yeah, Astro
World. I went probably 2018 or so. And I remember when you were a kid and there was no line for a roller coaster and you would go ride it and then you would immediately try to go ride it again. And you'd be with your parents and your parents would be like, no, I need to sit down. And you'd be like, why are you being such a bitch? Why are you being such a bitch? You can't ride the ride twice. All right, hoe ass bitch. That's how I would, in my head, that's the kind of stuff I was saying. Not out loud, but
I said again.
Yeah, I was just like, no, we're doing it again.
We're doing it again.
And I got on one of those things and I was in my 20s and I got on a roller coaster and then tried to ride another one again and it hurt me for the rest of the day. It's just the G-forces and the turns.
Organs should not be rattled around like that.
I probably won't ride another roller coaster until I have kids. If I have kids and they want to do it, then I'll get on that with them. But
so you don't want to go to Cedar Point with me?
I would go, but I like to stay on the ground now.
What if we went to my house and we took my uncle's jet skis and we went from a shore and had some drinks while watching the roller coasters?
There you go. Now we've found the zone
we've met in the middle. Because guess what? I don't want to go on those roller coasters either.
Thank you, God.
But we can go take a look.
Yeah, I would love to be around a water park or an amusement park. I'd go get a funnel cake.
Water park is actually Soak City.
Around.
It's great.
I also think I'm too...
I don't know. I had quite a time.
You had a good time?
I had a great time.
I went
with my mom and dad.
Recently?
Yeah, and my girlfriend.
Y'all went to a water park together?
Yeah. We went to Cedar Point one day, and then we went to water park the next day.
That's really
It's down the street.
That's beautiful and wholesome.
Yeah. Seeing my dad go down a slide was iconic.
Man, you gotta go on Travis Kelce's podcast, I feel like. Y'all gotta go talk Cleveland stuff.
Oh, right. I know.
Y'all gotta go
Love that guy.
He was awesome.
He was so lovely.
He was really, really cool.
He was so lovely.
Shout out to Trav. And
Shout out to Trav.
he had me as his guest to go watch an Eagles game.
Oh, yeah.
I went to go see.
Such a lovely guy.
He was really, really, and he hit me up, which I thought was so nice. If I was that
That's
famous,
so
I
sweet.
don't think I'd be that kind.
I think he's just a good dude.
I do.
He's like a wholesome gentleman.
He's
down to clown.
He literally, he DM'd me and was like, "You're an Eagles fan. You should come to Eagles Chiefs." I went out there and we all I was like with all his like friends and family in the suite or whatever. Then afterwards he was like, "Hey man, you want to come to my house?" And then we just like went to his house and like ate pizza after the Monday night football game.
That's awesome.
Nice as fuck. Good guy. Anyway, Mom, before we get out of here,
yes,
we got a voicemail that
I love this part.
Hey, Devon. Hey, guest. So one of my favorite lyrics of all time comes from Laffy Taffy by D4L. I think it is such an underrated lit song that I want to hear. And specifically, obviously, you could go for the classic, girls shake that Laffy Taffy, that Laffy Taffy. But my favorite part of it is, I'm the Mr. Bubblegum. I'm Mr. Chico Stick. I wanna da-na-na, 'cause you so thick. It's so perfect. It's so on theme. We're talking about gum. We're talking about Mr. Chico Stick. I mean, it's perfect. There's so many other banger lyrics throughout the song, but I just love how it starts strong and continues. Thanks, y'all.
Wow, what a lovely, wholesome message.
Yeah.
From our friend from where's this friend from? San Diego. Oh,
Dang.
shout out to San
Good
Diego.
job.
Shout out to actually, I had a pretty bad time when I went to San Diego, but
oh God,
I didn't know like beach towns could be Republican. I didn't know it could be that.
Yeah, that's
and like
heavy.
And that is really San Diego. Like beautiful town, but like crazy MAGA rich people out there.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to D4L, shout out to Fabo. This song is a song that like I remember being like in like middle school, going to like a football game, like listening to this song like on my iPod. And shout out to all the snap music pioneers. And this one's all just candy. It's candy and fucking, which are two things that
who doesn't love?
You know what I'm saying? Who mad at that? You know?
And I really learned.
What's that?
If you literally shook your Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
And it would all get down to the bottom. And it would become like a little ball.
This is news to me.
Yeah, you literally, like, I obviously was a prudish little, I almost said little boy, perhaps, but a little kid. And I was like, I'm literally shaking my Laffy Taffy. And you get like the.
When you were listening to this song, were you shaking Laffy Taffy?
Of course. I'd be on the school bus, I'm like, yeah. I'd get the laughs. I'm like, I'm crushing this bus right now. And then you'd get it down to like, really, you never literally shook a Laffy Taffy?
Well, no. I was listening to him talk about shake that Laffy Taffy. One, mainly what I was doing when I was listening to this song was I was.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was really popping. I was wearing a long white t-shirt that went down to like my calves.
Absolutely.
And I was in like big jorts. Like I had like big jorts.
I loved the big jorts.
My jorts basically touched my high top shoes. And I was basically dressing like that and snapping around a bunch. That's what I was up to. And is
it shaking the Laffy Taffy? Is it shaking a wiener or shaking a butt? Seriously. Because I'm thinking.
I know you're being serious.
I'm thinking.
Mom. I know you're being serious. I know you're
like, is it a man being like shaking his wiener? I'm dead serious.
I know you're being serious. I know, Mom. I know.
Or shaking tits, flopping around.
But it would be so crazy if this is a song by this all-male rap group in like 2005 being like, shake your wiener around, shake your wiener around, Shake your wiener around, nigga. Shake your wiener around. Shake your wiener around. Shake your wiener around. Make your wiener shake. I want to see that wiener shake.
That's all I'm thinking of. I'm a very visual thinker, so
I feel like if that's what the song was about, I bet you would know. That would have made big news.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
it is.
Maybe they're gonna come out and they're gonna be like, it was about shaking our wiener.
And you know what?
Bring it back now, y'all.
D4L, if you're listening and we know that you are, come out and speak on this. If you're asking a man to shake his penis and balls around, go ahead and make that a public statement. Be who you are. It's 2026. You don't gotta hide no more. I'm not saying that's what it is about, but if it is about that, just know that me and Molly, we here to support you.
Yeah.
Mal.
Thank you for your song ability singing. Thank you for your work.
All of that. Mal, this has been a beautiful episode.
Thank you very much. It's so good to see you.
It's always so. I love seeing you.
You too. Buddy.
It's always really nice. It's nice to have you back in New York. Do you have anything?
It's nice to have you outside.
Yeah. Well, praise the
blessings.
Fucking Lord.
Blessings.
Woo. Mal, do you have anything you'd like to plug for the people before we get out of here?
No, just thanks for having me. And Meat Brick Molly, follow me and I'll tell you what I'm up to.
Yeah, follow Meat Brick Molly.
And watch DMV.
Watch DMV
if you need a comfort show
CBS.
Get a little giggle.
Go see what Barb's up to.
Yeah.
And shout out to Tim Meadows.
Oh, God, I forgot to mention Tim. I love that man.
Shout out to Tim. I met him at the 50th.
He is just a genuine gentleman.
He seems really cool. And
I love him.
You
should have him on.
I would love to. He lives in LA though, yeah?
He'll be in Montreal, hopefully.
I don't live
there.
Maybe I'll go to Montreal.
It's the side of the
maybe I'll do episodes with the whole cast of DMV. We'll do a whole DMV week whenever y'all aren't shooting. I'll shoot on the weekends. Mal, thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Tim Meadows, underrated SNL legend.
Yes.
And love you, buddy.
I love you, buddies.
Love y'all too. I'll talk to y'all next time. My Favorite Lyrics is a production by Disco Nap. If you guys like what you hear, leave a review and tell a homie about the show. And make sure to follow us at My Favorite Lyrics Pod on all social platforms, except for Twitter. We offer that. You can learn more about this week's guest and the My Favorite Lyrics team by checking out the show's notes. And thank you to the guys that made this show happen. Executive producer, Lauren Mandel. Producer, Carmen Kerrigan. Our editor, Nicole Lyons. Fringe Podcasts, who engineered this episode. And yeah, that's all the people that I'm going to thank for now. Thank y'all so much. Love ya.